Shabbat Shalom, Moedim L'Simcha. Welcome to 5 Minutes of Torah with the Beth Israel Rabbi. We are in the midst of the holiday of Passover. My family and I have finally had an opportunity to make it out of Vancouver and this year celebrate Pesach in Costa Rica. Here I am on the ocean in a beautiful day during Chol HaMoed Pesach in the midst of the Passover holiday. Here in Costa Rica, we're at a program that has a wonderful rabbi who gave me a bit of an insight from the Mishnah Torah, from the Rambam, who says a little bit of a change on what we normally think of out of the Haggadah. In the Haggadah it says, B'chol dor vadar chayav adam l'rota atzmo ki'ilu hu yatsa miMitzrayim. In each and every generation, a person is to see themselves as if they went up out of Egypt. But the Rambam, actually based on the Yerushalmi Talmud, says, B'chol dor vador chayav adam l'rot et atzmo ki'ilu ba'atzmo yatsa ata me'eshbud Mitzrayim. In each and every generation, a person is to see themselves, really themselves, as if they went up out of the slavery of Egypt now. The Rambam takes this line that we learn about first in the Mishnah and then in the Haggadah and makes it even stronger, saying that we are to feel that slavery today. We are to feel as if we were freed from that slavery, from the terribleness of Egypt today. When we think about the fact that we are to feel as if we've been freed, the Talmud also says that we are to feel a state of simcha, a state of joy for our freedom, for something like this. And then the Talmud debates in Gemara Psachim, how do we get that feeling of joy? It says on one hand that we're to get it from basar, from the consumption of meat. And on the other hand it says, no, we're actually to get it from yayin. And then in order to be able to see this argument through and to finally be able to bring it to a conclusion, the Talmud says we were to eat and are to eat meat in the time of the Beit HaMikdash, the time of the temple. But now, once the temple has been destroyed, our freedom is defined by drinking the arba kasot, the 4 cups of wine. Unfortunately, we know though that wine actually brings avodah, it actually brings slavery, idut, to some people. People with addictions to alcohol can't drink the 4 cups of wine, but actually must drink 4 cups of grape juice instead at the Seder with no alcohol, because they become enslaved to the alcohol itself. It has the exact opposite effect. It's not freeing, but rather it becomes that they are slaves to the alcohol when they have an addiction to it. Unfortunately, over the course of the last couple of years, we've seen the number of addictions outside the Jewish community and even in the Jewish community grow. We've seen people die from their addictions, not only to alcohol, but to other drugs as well. And that is exactly why, not this Shabbat, but next Shabbat, we will have our first in-person scholar in residence, Rabbi Eliezer Diamond, who will arrive next Thursday to speak about addictions along with Jacks and Federation and Jewish Family Service on Thursday night, and then speaking about gratitude on Friday night at a dinner, and on Shabbat morning on forgiveness. I want to encourage you to come starting on next Thursday night, and then throughout Shabbat as we study with Rabbi Eliezer Diamond, an incredible scholar, a very wise individual with personal experience and extreme wisdom of rabbinic text. I look forward to seeing you there. Shabbat Shalom and Moedim L'Simcha.